Hello everyone and welcome back to CraftWorks SMP. My name is Millie Mushroom, and last time on CraftWorks SMP we did a little bit of everything, quite honestly, and I'm rolling in the diamonds today. Yes sirree. It's all because of my mending villager and of course all the other SMP members. So thank you everyone on the server for buying some books. I just stumbled across this because I was off for a day and I just pulled out all of the emeralds and all of the diamonds. So I have so many books that we need to go trade with our villager. So let's head up in there to go take care of that. So give me 8 more, sir. Thank you very much. And then we're going to throw... Oh, I need more books. So let's get a few more of these. Here we go. He probably capped out. No, he hasn't capped out. Okay. Well, you were just expensive today. Okay, I see how it is. Alright, so we have lots more mending books, and if you notice, I have been working on some diamond gear in between lots of other things. So let me take you on a little bit of a tour. Let's restock our mending books real quick. Perfect. Lots more mending books for all of our friends here. So we have that sign there. We're going to put that up here. Junglewood. I haven't even touched with Junglewood yet. This is so much going on in order to keep everybody stocked up on mending books. And so few things have changed since our last video. So I've moved some of my garden back in here. So let me show you that. So we now have an automatic garden. So I love to make automated gardens. So this is a redstone garden, and if we push the button here, it takes care of the harvesting for me, and then all I have to do is replant all the seeds. So I love this so much. It's a great design that I found from Xaero years ago. So if we just replant all of this fun stuff here, we'll make sure we have enough wheat for all of our cows. Speaking of which, I built a cow crusher so we can have enough leather for all the books we need for our mending books to keep him stocked up. And we're not going to plant all of it, but I want some of these for potatoes for food. And I'm still doing beetroot. A lot of people don't like beetroot, but it's a good source of red dye. So that is that. This basically connects up to a redstone line that comes right underneath the well. And then if you kind of, like, I can't show it to you here. Well, actually, I could show it to you here. Let's do an F4 real quick and kind of show you the setup. So you have 2 redstone torches immediately below the trap doors on either side here. There's a comparator right there in the middle, and it's set to, like, the non-tick, it's just a single tick, redstone line that kind of comes through here, and it connects up to the button. You just have to make sure that you don't put blocks, there's not a block here in this spot, otherwise the button won't work because the redstone won't be connected. But plenty of tutorials for that online. It's just one of my favorites because look how fast that took. It was mostly planting. So anyway, that is for our lovely cow crusher. So I took out the big pen of cows. Now we have a nice compact den of cows, which is one of my normal things I like to do around here. Looks like someone's been feeding them too, so that's excellent. Yep, because they're almost to the cow crushing stage, so somebody's been over here, so I appreciate that to whomever. And then looks like somebody's been getting some sheep around for some other things, because there's some more colors in here than I remember. So we're gonna get a few more sheep. Nobody tell Oda. And of course I've got our pumpkin patch going because Halloween is right around the corner, so I did want to make sure we had lots of pumpkins and melons and that sort of thing for our upcoming displays. Oh, and we want to put, okay, all the wheat's gone. Perfect. So I think that's about all that we've changed around here. Now I will show you our spider spawner here, where we're going to be building a spider spawner once I get rid of some of this stuff here. Get rid of all of this. Oh, I am going to need a bundle. No, that's for 16. So if we did this and this, maybe. That's kind of neat. Bundles for seeds there. We'll play around with that some more. I hate to just throw it anywhere, but we're going to throw these over here for now. So you probably have noticed it on my journey map here where the spider spawner is. So going down into our cave, we have a whole bunch of caves, and there's a spider spawner way off in that direction. So let's start off with a time lapse of me doing the spider spawner, and then I'll meet you down there and we'll show you some awesome, well, spider, because we need to actually build a little farm for selling string. So let me go down there and I'll meet you there. And we have a successful spider spawner. I'm not sure how we're going to get back up and down to this, because if you notice, there's a lot of tunnels back and forth, but you know, it is what it is. And these guys have already been producing lots of string. Let's see if we can get them to have a full stack, and I need a better sword than this so bad. This is one of those few times that would really love to have a Bane of Arachnids, arthropods, Bane of Arthropods on a sword. Come on, Ben. Oh, ow. These things sting. Sting so bad. But they give quite a bit of XP on hard mode. And yeah, we've gotten a lot of string. So, oh, there's an invisible one. Hard mode spiders are just so weird. Like, it's invisible. And then they have potion effects and all sorts of stuff. I'm not sure what's up with spiders, but they're different for sure. Ooh, they're pouring in. I love it. They're pouring in. I'm going to keep on with this until we have a couple stacks. And, oh, here we go. Logfather is grinding out logs into diamond gear right now. Impala wants to do a fishing thing, so we'll have plenty of string for him very, very soon. All right, on to the next spawner. And a long time later, we now have our double skelly spawner. Like, this is on the other side. We actually have two now on CraftWorks, which is absolutely amazing, on different sides of the spawn area. This little guy, I put together today. Elle found it and dug out the top spawner. And let me get rid of these guys real quick. She found the top spawner that's up there, and this is the only one you can actually look into a little bit, and it's right there. And she had gotten all of that dug out, and then happened to hear skeleton noises coming from below, and went down in there and found another one. Now, if we do a little F4 trick here, you can kind of see the skeleton farm in work. So it's working pretty good, actually. The only caveat here is that if I want both of them to work, I have to stand in this block right here, or at least kind of like semi between these two, because that one won't work. If I'm over on that side of the room, only that one will work. But honestly, this farm, it'll work really well just as a single spawner, like just standing around here. But if you really want to kick it into high gear, we just stand here and get going and get everything. Oh yeah, we have a lot of gear that we have to get rid of here. So let me throw all of this away. And you can see I'm wearing diamond armor finally, because all of those sales, all of those lovely sales from all the CraftWorks peeps, they have been able to provide me with enough diamonds to be able to be fully kitted out, plus some. I'm still working on some of the things. So Loot and Scoot is pretty much ready. I just need to put mending on it. Fortune and Fame is completely ready. It's absolutely a perfect Fortune 3 pickaxe. Silk Touch, Efficiency 4. Sneaky Sylvie won't get too much faster with an Efficiency 5, so I'm not worrying too much about that getting any better. And I still need to do something about the Diamond Shovel, and I still need to do like a Silk Touch axe is my favorite. I still haven't made a hoe yet, and then I need to update these. So the diamond leggings I just need a name, but they're all set. I need to re-roll this completely, re-roll this probably completely, and I love the feather falling, but I might have to do that at some point too. But we're getting there. I need to kill these guys. We're getting the XP that we need with these farms. I gotta say thanks to Emmy Tater. She had the first farm and I was running back and forth to hers, but it's clear on the other side of spawn. This one's like a 2-second jaunt over to my house, so I'll probably be running back and forth between the two over time. They're really cool, both of them. So yeah, I'm super happy. We're just about all kitted out for all of the different kinds of things that we need to do coming up. And well, you probably noticed this little A standing on top of my head. I need to get rid of these markers. But I found an ancient city on some of my trips, and we haven't actually explored it. We will have that on a stream or a show later on. But yep, I've marked it. It's there. It is a big one. And I got some really cool blocks from there. I had to go get some skulk. I can't help myself. I love skulk. I love decorating with skulk. And this room, in fact, will probably get decorated with some skulk, because I have an idea. Because obviously you're down here in the basement, and I like the idea of having some like windows of skulk kind of showing up and around here. So while you're standing, you can kind of see the pretty sparkly stars. So I'll probably work on that sometime here in the upcoming weeks, because obviously this room is not very pretty. It's getting there, but it's not very pretty at all. So yeah, let me finish up getting my levels and doing some more stuff, and then we will come back. But two farms today, very exciting. And I feel like I've gotten something accomplished around here, but I will also show you the large pathway that I've gotten going around spawn too, because that has been a lot of fun as well. So And here is the road I was talking to you about. Hope you like the last time lapse. Three for today. I had to do a lot of time lapses because there was a lot of stuff that was just very grindy that I did. So we have a road that leads all the way out to the harbor and to my little mini base. And we have an enchanting little house here. I made my little spider farm shop. It's nothing fancy. People can take however many eyes they want. String is a diamond, but I might change that. We'll see. And then if we come on up here, we kind of curve around off that way to Cube Prospector's house, Emmy's house, Toblock's house, which I need to wait until they're on server to like actually show you what's going on, like their houses. But then if we work our way up here, I think this is Archon's chickens. Don't know. And I'm not sure where that bridge goes off to. I think Oda had originally planned to work off that way. But we have Elle's little farm here. We have an iron shop. There's some horses that are being bred up. There's Oda's little honeycomb shop. There is a bundle shop here. Let's see, this is Impala's wood shop, and here's the popsicles that I mentioned a little bit ago, or lapis per popsicle. That is coming, so we're not going to go over there. I like how there's a diamond block on the head for the armor there. And then Blaze Farm, Lucky and E came up with that feller. Oh, L and Lane's Hot Rod Shop. And there's just a little pop-up shop of some random junk someone was left for anybody. And then I kind of trickled out the road here because I wasn't sure how Jitterybug wanted to hook up her house. And goodness, I have to wait. We'll wait until everybody shares their things to go up to any of those other builds closer. So check out their videos if you're interested. But yeah, like the area is coming together. You can kind of see from the mini map where the roads go and where some of the buildings are. I have a few more projects that I need to do here on the server over the next few weeks. We're also planning some big group projects, so we'll be doing that shortly. But I wanted to get some infrastructure in so people would know where to put things. I think my next big build is going to be our post office. Now, Millie Mushroom I have to infiltrate everyone's bases somehow. And in order to do that, I'm going to set up mailboxes. So I'm going to set up a post office. So once we start actually moving away from our starter area, because this is not going to be permanent. These are not going to be our permanent bases. These are just our starter homes. We need to have a way to be able to deliver some of these packages from our smaller shops and from our ultimately our big farming district. And in order to do that, I offered to do Millie Mail. Millie Mail will be a little post office, and I'm thinking about putting it right in here, maybe like right on this side, right on the corner. I think it would be kind of a cute little build. But I have to get a lot of supplies. It's gonna be a lot what people consider very ugly blocks. It's gonna be granite and brick. And I got the idea from a local post office in my area, so I really wanted to kind of rebuild that, and I think it's gonna be really cute. People are gonna think it's ugly though, I know. People don't like granite for some reason. But I'll probably set aside this little area on this corner, and we'll probably be building that in the next week or so. Obviously, I had to cram together like 3 episodes very, very close back to back because I'm going to be gone one weekend, but you shouldn't be able to notice it too much. So, all right, everybody, you have a fantastic week. Love you very much. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking and all the comments. And I know you probably are wondering where all the comments are going, where all the subscribers are being listed. This episode is being filmed very tightly after episode 2, literally the next day, and just because of my weekend. So I promise we'll get back on to a little bit closer of a time period where I can start like actually having those things show up in the videos. So yeah. We'll get back on schedule very, very soon. And I will see you next week. We'll see you next week. All right, everybody. from the CraftWorks SMP server. This has been Millie Mushroom, and I'm out.